Happy Easter, everyone. It's turning out to be a rather nice Sunday morning here. Getting everything cleaned up from yesterday. We had a good little pig picking yesterday. A pretty good little turnout. 40 or 50 people come. It's a good time to see a bunch of people you don't get to see very often. Friends and family. Getting everything picked up now. I got the trailer up here. That worked out good for a big table to put all the food and everything on. I got all the decking done on it, other than the ramp. Just haven't had time. Time is not on my side lately. Been working 6-7 days a week, and I don't have free time anymore. But I did manage to get that done. That worked out good for that. I had to go down there. Darn dump is closed and dig a hole and bury what's left of the pig there. Get rid of that, but a little update on everything. Grass is coming in good. Grass is coming in. Oh, and as of this week, I did reach my 200,000 subscribers, so I do appreciate that from everyone. I was going to try to do something, but I just hadn't had time to even plan a little thank you thing, but hopefully it won't be long before 250,000 comes around. Maybe I can plan a little better event for that. But I want to walk over here to the oak tree that I had, my childhood tree that I had moved over here to the farm 2 years ago. Well, this will be its second spring. January of 2018 is when I moved it, and it seems to be coming back better than it did last year. Seems like it's got a lot more leaves on it this year. It's starting to fill out more. I'm starting to get a lot of new growth on all the branches. Starting to get some new sprigs sprouting out. I've been running around here. If anybody knows anything more than I do, I've been trying to break these off because I don't want new shoots growing off lower. But it seems that starting to get some new shoots growing out of the trunk right there, and I assume that's fine. I mean, this will kind of help make the branches a little fuller, getting all these new sprouts coming out. I think it's going to do pretty good. I think it likes its new home right here out in the middle of this field. Like I said, it was in the woods where it was planted. So I got a dead branch there, and I'm probably going to cut that other bottom one off just because it keeps getting lower and lower. I'll probably just cut that one off, and then this dead one right here. That way when I'm mowing, I don't keep running into all the branches. I don't know. It's got some good... I'll probably cut it off. But yeah. Seems like it come back pretty good. It's got a few dead branches in it, but all in all, it seems like it's getting a lot of new growth, so that should take over and make up for the few branches that did die. So I'm going to run down there to the pole barn and show the cows that I've gotten as of 2 weeks ago. Just haven't had time to go down there and show them. Might have a little storm coming in. Starting cloudy. Get a little cloudy. It was pretty sunny this morning. Getting a little dark back there though. I love it out here. Let's check on the cows now. Down here in the back field. Fenced in this pasture for the cows. Got a temporary fence, kind of doing the pasture rotation. Seems to be working out pretty good. That way you can kind of keep them contained in an area. They'll eat it down, move them over, and keep the area that they've already been on roped off, so they just got time to come back. I've already figured that this area is just going to be sacrificed, where they're going to hang out near the feed where the hay and everything is, and got the water trough in there. I'm going to do a barn right here, shelter for them. But just keeping it, doing the rotation, you can kind of already see this was the first area they were in, and they ate it down to pretty much this right here. Within a week, it's already come back pretty good. So just kind of dividing it up into about half the field into 4 sections, a couple days in each. They'll have another 2 days. Well, this will be divided up right here into half, so they'll have 4 more days for this right here, and then rotate them back around, starting over here and working their way down. But super easy to contain, just this one little hot wire right here keeps them contained. And we'll walk down here and check them out. They're all the way back here in the back. But they're a Black Angus and a Gelfish mix. I think I said that right. But they're not too fond of people at the moment. The older one with the white head, she's about the friendliest ones. The other ones, they don't really care too much for people. But it's one bull and 2 cows and a heifer. They don't really, they gotta warm up to you. She's just gonna keep walking off. If you stand down here long enough and talk to her, she'll come up to you and you can pet her on the head. But as far as just walking up, she's got nothing to do with you. Don't really care at all, do you? But they're fun. Raise those out. Let them eat my grass so I ain't got to mow so much. Raise them out, sell them off. Keep the cycle going. 2 of them might be pregnant, not sure, so probably gonna have the vet come out and check them out and see. Don't want to send them off pregnant when you got a free cow in there, pretty much. Calf. But yeah, you can see the new grass in the rows. Well, I guess you can. I can see it. As they eat it down, you can definitely tell the difference between that pasture and this one, since they've kind of went in there. I just moved it over yesterday, so they still got another day in here as far as eating that down. Well, they do a pretty good job. There's a few weeds out there they don't want to mess with, but I'll go out there and pull them out. Nasty stuff. What do you say? Y'all don't want nothing to do with me? What? Not gonna let me get no closer? She likes clover. You get a big wad of clover, that'll win her over. She'll come up there and eat out of your hands in. Won't you? She was actually just weaned off of a calf the day that she was loaded up to be brought out here, so she's going on Tuesday, will be 3 weeks, so she's gonna dry out one day. What you think? They definitely know there's a fence there and I just can't walk right in. That's Elvis. I think he's 18 months old. You got some growing to do, boy. She's the boss, though. She is definitely the boss. Alright, let's go bury these crap that's left over from the cookout. There's no day until you get to run a piece of equipment. Let's go take the backhoe now and dig a little hole. I mean, the average person uses a shovel, but I got a backhoe, so I'm gonna use a backhoe. So the hitch is held up pretty well. Been mowing with it, and seems to be working good so far. What is? Oh Lord, what has come off? Uh-oh, we got a problem. Would appear the nut has fallen off that. Well, my gracious, that's bent. Well, ain't that some shit? Well, it's wedged in there now. Well, glad I saw that. If it ain't one thing, it's another. I'll have to get a new one of those. I'll be darned. Oh well, I ain't worried about it now. Just have to remember it before I go to use it again. Let's fire the old baby up. Oh had a little smoke. Got a little cool last night. Let her warm up for a second. Go do a little digging. See how good we can dig one-handed here. Just a little hole. Just so I ain't got to smell this stuff sitting there rotting in back here. I think I hit a log. Like I said, no day is a good day until you get to run a piece of equipment. That's just a fact. Which is why I'm probably going to be late for my Easter Sunday lunch that I'm supposed to be at here pretty soon. But you know what? That's deep enough. Alright, let's dump that in there and I got a skedoodle. I'm going to be in trouble. Alright, well let me get this covered up here real quick. My one-handed backhoe operating skills here. Happy Easter, everybody. I know I've already said it, but I hope everybody has a great day. Get to spend some time with the family. That's what I'm about to go do. And thanks again for the 200,000 subscriber milestone that I reached 2 days ago. I promise, like I said, I really wanted to do something for this one, but time has not been on my side lately, and it snuck up on me faster than I thought. But for the, I'll do something for the 250,000 subscriber mark. It shouldn't take but another 6 months or so, 6-8 months. Maybe I can do a little contest, giveaway, and maybe one lucky person can come hang out for a day. Figure out how I'm going to do that. Some sort of drawing where for somebody, whoever's got the best something, I don't know how to do this, but gives me the best reason why they should come hang out for a day. Now give them a chance to come hang out for a day, probably one weekend, take a tour around, see everything, get to play on some equipment, and have a good day. So happy Easter, everyone. I gotta go put this back under shelter, get ready, and do a few things this afternoon. Have a good one, everybody. See you next week. Go back to work.